AITA for thinking about leaving my husband over a compliment? Posted by you/intrapwin7333, 4 hours ago, link in the description.
I, F27, and my husband, M32, have been married for almost 4 years and together for about 8 years.
We have a great life together, have some land and dogs but no kids. We were thinking about starting to try at the end of this year, but now, my love language is words of affirmation. For at least the past 4 years, probably longer honestly, I am constantly begging him to give me more compliments and words of encouragement. Or even when it's my birthday, to just make me a card that he writes in. Stuff like that means a lot to me. I have expressed this countless times to him. He always tells me, he'll do better and he will do it for a day or week after, but then nothing. Fast forward to this past weekend, we got to a friends of ours' kid's birthday party at a restaurant. I get dressed up, curl my hair, makeup, everything. Nothing. I even told him before we left the house that he looked good. He just smirked at me and said I always do. I got nothing the whole night. Finally, when we got home, I brought it up to him. He got mad at me for making it an issue and that it's not that big of a deal. I try to explain to him that it means a lot to me cause it makes me feel loved. And I'm not feeling love from you. He told me that if I wanted compliments to post on social media and that since we're married, I should just know and shouldn't need compliments. I even tried to explain that it's not just compliments. Thank me for making your lunch or coffee every day or doing your laundry. He just told me that he doesn't know why he loves or married me. And he admitted to purposely not complimenting me to prove a point that it would start an argument. He said he thought I looked good but never once said a comment whole night. What is really killing me is that he actively chose to hurt me. So here I am heartbroken, thinking my marriage is over. He is just going about his day like nothing ever happened. AITA for honestly considering ending our marriage over this? Comments where the op responds. You/weird_engineer_. So he doesn't give you any compliments, doesn't show any sort of appreciation and gets dismissive when you communicate your needs. I'm mostly wondering how your life together could have been great so far. NTA if that wasn't clear already. You/Chibi Sailor Mercury? I hate it when the title buries the lead, SP? You're not thinking of leaving over a compliment. You're thinking of leaving because, despite your efforts at communicating and being patient, your husband plainly refuses to do that simple thing that is free and uncomplicated and that would make you happy just because he doesn't see the point of it. What's the point of marriage if he can't and won't even do that? He doesn't care that you feel unloved and he doesn't care that he is being cold, rude, and dismissive. And, concerning his advice of turning to social media for validation, you can be sure he'd blow a gasket the minute other men would shower you with attention and compliments. So, no, you're not leaving over something petty. You're leaving over serious emotional intelligence incompatibility and unwillingness to be an actual spouse. NTA. You/intrepidwin7333. OP. Thank you. That is how I am feeling, but he makes it seem like it's something petty and stupid. I just wish he would understand. He isn't one to be the jealous type, but if I showed interest in any other man that was giving me attention, then yes, he'd blow a gasket for sure. You/writing_romance. I always do sounds like something a guy who seeks external validation would say. I wouldn't be surprised if there was emotional or physical cheating happening. You/intrepidwin7333. Op. I do not believe there is anything of that nature going on. I do know him, and nothing like that has been off or giving me that inclination. And the I always do was said in more a sarcastic, joking manner. It's just the fact that he had the perfect opportunity to say something back but didn't. You/Matty the wire guy? Uda? Seriously? You're gonna leave your husband cause he didn't compliment you getting dressed up? You've been together 8 years, that's quite the reason to leave him. And FYI, divorce isn't like breaking up with a boyfriend, you are gonna go through the ringer, especially if this is the reason. He didn't say anything to do a gut check on how unreasonable that is, and I gotta wonder if he was wrong to do it. If your marriage is based on your obvious lack of any self-esteem, I think you need to go to a therapist and deal with that before ending a nearly 10 years relationship.